just, oh my gosh, big one, Kendall. Kendall hand lining my bass in for me. This is Kentucky activities right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh baby, come on, KG. Good grief, absolutely rocked my world. That's a chunky bass right there. No way. It has a rat in its mouth. Kendall, this bass has a rat in its mouth.
No.
Yes, I'm not joking you.
Oh yeah.
Oh baby, come on,
yes.
KG.
Oh, this might be bigger.
Okay.
However I've hooked him, it's completely demoralized him, and he's just giving up. Chill, brother.
What you think, Kendall?
I think that is a nice little bass. Nice big bass.
Whee. All right, folks, what a beginning to Pond 126. As you can tell, the special guest we have today is none other than Mr. Kentucky man himself, Kendall Gray in the flesh. We got you down here in Texas. How do you feel about the bass fishing so far?
I think that they're a lot bigger than Kentucky.
He's not wrong. Now, the last time we fished together, he gave me the opportunity to fish his private pond called Gary Pond. So I thought that I would get him down here to the Lone Star State so he can fish my secret pond called Larry Pond.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite places on the entire planet to catch a bass, and so because of that, we're gonna be fishing all kinds of crazy lures today. Kendall's actually filming a squirrel/rat lure challenge for his channel, and I'm gonna stick to more natural style pond lures, but of course, we're gonna teach you guys everything I learned along the way today, but I'm telling y'all, there's a lot of bass in here. The weather conditions are perfect, but enough chit chat. Let's get down to pond number
126.
Now, most of the time this year I have a topwater lined up, and for most ponds that I fish, they have a whole lot of snodgrass and just kind of junk along the shore, and so that's why I have a topwater frog, usually the pad perch or the poppin' pad perch. But I mean, considering what we have today, it's a lot of open water, a lot of just kind of natural limestone bank. I don't think the frog is the best choice. Could I sling it out there and catch one on it? I could, but Kendall's already caught one on his topwater rat way out in the middle, so I feel like I need the longest casting topwater I can find until at least topwater time is done. So let's find ourselves our topwater box here in my Evolution Largemouth 3.0 bag. I had a hand in helping to design this bag, and so I'm super proud of it. I will leave it linked below, and code TRF 2025 saves you 20% on your entire order. It can hold 3 boxes here. If you unzip these 2 sides right here, it's got soft plastics, another box. You can basically configure this however you want in 3 different PVC areas to hold swim baits and spinner baits and big topwaters. Anything that can't fit in the box itself can fit in those 3 pockets. Of course, pockets on the sides, a rod holder, thing for your pliers, super comfy back support. So if you or a loved one is in need of a pond bag this year, make sure you check that one out.
There he is.
Kendall's got another bass on the rat. Crazy.
Hooked sideways, I think. It's coming in like he's hooked sideways. Yeah, he normal. Oh, I think I hooked his mouth shut. There you go. And that's a big one. Oh, soaked me.
Full-size sexy dog in bone. Let's catch a bass. And I don't think it will take us very long. All right, well, I was right. He just missed it. Now, the main goal of today is, of course, to have fun, but the second main goal is to get Kendall on his personal best, because 5 pounds is the biggest bass he's ever caught. In the kayak yesterday, which if we don't get a 5-pounder from the shore, we're gonna hop in the Bonafide XTR 130 because we have access to that here. And so if he can't catch his personal best from the shore, we're gonna hop in the kayak and see if we can make that a reality today. I think it's really possible. But I'll tell you something, they are not biting topwater as good this morning as they did last night, which is kind of odd. I think what's happening is you had a storm roll through at about 9:30 last night, and we fished from 7:30 till 9:30. I mean, like, the storm was coming right as we finished fishing. And so I think we had that prefrontal bass going crazy type deal. And even though the weather is gorgeous this morning, I think it's still post-frontal. The fish saw all the lightning, all the thunder, and oftentimes that can kind of wig some fish out. So that's kind of what we're dealing with this morning, I think, because it was, I mean, you can make a cast anywhere in the middle yesterday and just get blown up. So if you've got a storm that blows through your area, try to fish it, at least in the warm months, try to fish it before the storm, not after. Because I think today, unless we cover a bunch of water, topwater might not be the ticket, even though it feels like it should be. There we go. Yes, sir. Way out there in the middle. Oh. Wah-wah. He got off. Now with the topwater walking bait, you don't want to give them the business because they have treble hooks on there. So I didn't, but still got off. Oh, and Kendall's got one. Kendall cam.
Right on the bank. And he's got us in this grass. We'll let that braid cut straight through it all. And here he is. Very good, very good. It's a good fish. I'm gonna see if he wants to unhook himself though. You reach in there in the wrong time, he kicks the right time, you got a big old hook in your hand. All right, brother, be good to me. Try not to hurt me here. It's very good. It's very, very, very good.
So obviously a few fish are in a topwater mood. Oh, eat it, eat it, eat it. Got him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, I'm gonna get you out of the grass a little faster this time. Oh, man. What is wrong with my hooks? Nothing is wrong with my hooks. They look just fine. I guess I just got to give them a little stronger of a lean, maybe. You know, the advantage to fishing treble hook lures is that you get a hook into the bass, but especially if you have aquatic vegetation, which I do basically throughout the entirety of what you see here, the whole bottom is covered in grass. If they eat your bait and then go down, you have to really, you know, winch them to keep them out of there. And then you open up the possibility of ripping the treble hooks out of their mouth. So when fishing a treble hook lure around grass, you don't just have to think about getting it stuck on the grass itself, but also fighting the fish and keeping the treble hook in its mouth while you're fighting it. So not always easy there. Oh my goodness, he missed it. He missed it entirely. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh, he ate it again. Oh my goodness. What? Ah! What is going on this morning? Yeah, I think the storm did something funky to these fish because that's like 4 that I've had now just totally miss it. And I can't tell if they want it really fast or if they want it work slow. I guess I'll try both. There's one. What retrieval was I doing? I forgot. Get over here, baby. Get over here. You're a nice fish. You're a nice fish. Treble hook in the bottom of the face. All right, please don't shake. Please don't shake. Please don't shake. Yes, sir. Heyo. And that for me is a success here at Pond 126. Kendall's already caught some, so he's had a success, but glad to finally get on the board myself. Only had one back treble hook in the mouth. Was not hooked very good, but that's a beautiful fish. I mean, it would have been 4 pounds. Yeah, 4 pounds in the pre-spawn, super skinny again. Not because he dropped eggs, or she dropped eggs. They don't lose that much in egg weight, but just the whole spawning process, they don't eat a whole lot, and so that's why they lose weight. But then they kind of gain this weird, like, post-spawn confidence or early summer confidence where they just have like a crazy amount of energy. That's why you'll see fish fly over your lure and totally miss it. But I guess today I can't give up on a cast because that fish came right near the shore. Now the reason why I'm choosing a walking bait today for my topwater is because A, I like it. It's my favorite topwater to throw. So if I'm at a place like this that has lots of bass and they're aggressive, I'm gonna throw a lure that I have the most fun with. But B, I feel like a walking bait is the best one to use to just cover water. It's not super loud. So I can fish this thing slow like that, left, right, left, right. Or I can speed it up a little bit, make the walk a tighter walk. And while it can call fish up from deeper water to come eat it, it's not a crazy loud lure. It's not a plop, 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 like a plopper style or a buzz bait. It's got some good noise without being overly aggressive. And again, the biggest thing I think with this lure is that it calls fish up from deep water. I mean, I've fished lakes before. The fish will come up from like 15 feet to explode on this thing from the bottom. Good grief. That was absolutely rocked my world. Get in here, baby. Gosh. See, and they jump like that this time of year. It's crazy. That's both of my fish that have come right next to the bank, not way out there. Get in here, buddy. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That one's honestly kind of healthy. Look at that fish. That's a chunky bass right there. No way. It has a rat in its mouth. Kendall, this bass has a rat in its mouth.
No.
Yes. I'm not joking you.
Really?
There's a rat's tail in its mouth.
Well, let's pull it out.
Yeah, heck yeah. This is without a doubt a rat's tail. Gotta take this bass back to the truck to get the pliers for the hook, but we're gonna see if it in fact is a rat inside its mouth.
Let's see. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
That's crazy. I mean, perfect for what I'm doing.
I know it is. All right, buddy. He ate his meal, and now we're gonna see what it is. I'm gonna hope that y'all can see that if I open up the mouth and you look way down his gullet. Do you see a dang rat? Oh, I feel it swimming in his belly right now.
Yeah, it's alive. It's alive.
Oh my goodness.
Let's pull it out.
That right there, all that shaking on my thumb, that's a live mouse inside this bass. No wonder his belly's so big.
Yeah.
He's got a rat in his mouth.
Oh, no.
No way. Oh, okay, it was not alive. It was just the fish shaking.
That just came out of a fish.
Look at what just came out of that bass.
Dude.
A full-blown rat. I'm gonna go ahead and let this guy go. Sorry, buddy, we just took your meal from you.
All right, let's look at that. Compare that to what I'm throwing. It's
the same size.
It's exactly the same.
Oh my goodness.
Not only did that fish hit it, but that fish successfully ate it.
That is not, like, dude, I've been fishing 14 years on video, longer than that. I've never seen that happen.
Match the hatch, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe I do have the most perfect bait. You cannot argue with that.
I cannot believe that this was in a bass's mouth. So do bass eat rats? Abso-stinking-lutely. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. Not only that, he also just tried to eat another big fish.
Yes, he did.
He wasn't slowing down.
No.
Did he have room to eat your fish? Probably
No,
not.
Probably not. That's crazy. I guess he was just shaken because he was trying to digest a huge rat. So do bass eat rats? I think we have a definitive answer, and it's yes. This thing stinks. That was weird. I thought that was the mouse alive inside. That would have been the craziest thing. But hey, still got to see what he ate.
Good thing you looked in there.
Yeah. I always look down there just to see if there's anything. You know, you never expect to see anything, but I bet he's down there right now being like, where'd my meal go? I worked hard for that.
I mean, he wasn't a giant bass either, but with that attitude, he will be.
Uh-huh. Man, that just goes to show you that you don't need an absolutely giant bass to eat a giant lure. Like the one Kendall's throwing was literally the same size as that rat. And so if you look at that, the old lady at the pond would say, are you fishing for sharks with that thing? No, I'm fishing for a 2-pound bass. You know what? I think we might have caught Larry from Larry Pond. I'm gonna name the pond after that aggressive, hungry fish right there. And he's hungry now because he took his meal away. If we keep walking this way, there's more deep water to the left.
Okay.
That we didn't even fish yesterday in the kayak. I'm bringing Mr. Squeakers with us in case we catch a giant and need to take a picture for the thumbnail. Squeaky, 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 squeaky. Kendall doesn't flinch. Kendall eats rats for breakfast.
Have before, but not for breakfast.
You had a rat?
Oh yeah.
No way.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Okay. What's the best part of the rat?
I guess the legs.
His legs aren't looking too good. Well, the sun's coming up. You know what I think we must do?
What?
Get in the kayak. But first, I gotta make a few casts. This is there. But the sun is rising. We've lost our cloud cover, which means the topwater bites will not last much longer. Now, it's possible to force it, to throw it in sunny conditions, and some bass will come eat it. But in my experience, once you lose your cloud cover, your darkness in the summertime, topwater gets a whole lot less productive. Oh, yes! 3rd time's the charm. Oh, he missed it. Oh, 4th time's the charm. 5th time's the charm. As my lure snagged, that bass said I had enough. And I don't blame him. If he can't catch his prey after 4 attempts, he should go home. All right, let's get in the kayak. In he goes. Woo! All right, Mr. Kendall. There's your field mouse back. Now, because Kendall was so kind to let me catch the first bass in Gary Pond, I'm gonna be kind and be his chauffeur the rest of this episode. You're gonna see me fish some, but I wanna get Kendall to the best spots possible to catch him a personal best on the squirrel rat.
Now, whenever we're going to try to catch the biggest fish, we go to the best spots.
Yes.
Is that because big fish like best spots, or there's more fish in the best spots?
I don't know. Fishing is all conjecture. Now, I did mention it, but we are in the Bonafide XTR 130, which is by far, I don't want to hear it, by far the best 2-person kayak out there. And if you want to make it a 1-person kayak, I'm going to include some B-roll on the screen right here of what you can do to this thing in terms of trolling motors and fish finders and power poles. I mean, you can absolutely rig this thing out to make it just the fishing kayak of all fishing kayaks. And I know this series is usually a just from the bank series, but we have a special guest and we're at a special place and we caught fish from the bank already. So you know what? I don't want to hear it. You can fish a pond from a kayak.
I think this may permanently replace Whopper Plopper in my tackle box.
Whoa, that's a bold statement.
Oh, for sure. We've not got hung up in a tree yet. I don't know how.
Because you're a professional.
There's no trees.
That was cool.
He's kicking a lot. See what he is. He's okay.
He's a small one. But he took advantage. He had that mindset, Kendall.
He did. Like, look.
The squirrel fell out of the tree.
Opportunity.
Uh-huh.
That's what you got to do. You can learn a lot from a bass. Now,
he's chunky, though.
Spit it out. Spit it out. Come on, bud. You got it. Jump up. Jump up. We'll teach you how to do it. There you go. Gonna do that a few more times.
Give him to him. He got hooked even more.
Like, how big is that?
That is 2 pounds.
If my pond could have a bunch of bass like that.
It can, and it will. Gary Pond will be full of those before we know it.
By the end of the year, I'd say.
You just gotta keep feeding them.
There's infinite food right now.
Good.
Infinite food. Like, you'd think the minnows are shad. There's like thousands. And bluegill everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Rats. Stock it with rats.
You should stock it with rats. Just the release, just a bucket of rats.
I'm not opposed to being the guy that goes and buys brown rats and then throws them in the water to get slow-mo of them getting eaten.
All right, we have reached the open section of the pond. We're gonna drift downwind here for about 10-15 minutes, and then the wind will probably wrap us back around and it'll push us all the way down to the other section. So lots more places to fish. I think Kendall will keep throwing that. I, though, am not gonna stick to Topwater. I'm gonna try it, but if it don't work for me, I'm gonna throw a vibrating jig, a swim bait, or a Nico rig. Y'all have seen on the channel, this has been the year of the Nico rig for me. I've caught a lot of bass on that thing. Just gained a ton of confidence in a wacky with a weight on it. All right, there could be a frog bite nowadays. The water has gotten high enough.
Just blew up in them.
Oh, I am gonna sling around a swim bait, kind of out near the middle, just really slow.
Like, we're throwing animals.
We are throwing animals.
That's cool.
Man, I really think that the storm did a number on these fish, because y'all, they were biting like their lives depended on it last night. Doing somersaults, doing tricks over it. And now it's like they don't exist. And we're on the same body of water we fished yesterday. So what has changed in their minds?
You can't be an opportunist if you only eat when you want.
Exactly. You got a bass. What? Come on now.
I mean, I had one.
Kendall does not care to fight them now if they are not 5 pounds. He says, please shake off. What a spoiled man he's become. Coming down here to Texas.
About to start using barbless hooks.
I'm gonna go with a, what else? Tungsten Thunder Cricket. 3/8 ounce bluegill color. Y'all know it's my favorite, because these bass should be eating bluegill and bluegill only. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no, he's got a fish with him.
There's like 3 fish with him. He's not giant, but yeah, you may be able to get his buddy.
Well, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
I also realized I didn't bring the net. So if we catch a giant who's just thrashing, we're in trouble. Still a nice one though. I'm gonna power pull us down because we may be in a good area here. All right, bring him over here. That's a chunky one.
Yeah.
That fish is much more healthy than some of the ones we've been catching. And he was hooked good enough on the rat. There you go.
There he is.
See ya. All right, we've reached a good zone, I think. We got the wind causing a little bit of chop on the water. There was 2 fish with that fish, so there's groups of them. There we go.
Big?
Yes, sir. No, I don't think so. Just a wee little guy. But they're out here, baby. Get in here. Dude, the fish in this area are considerably healthier than the ones in the area we started in. Wonder why. Wonder if more bait fish, more bluegill and forage is just, oh my gosh, big one, Kendall.
Big.
Out there in the middle. Oh my gosh, cast out there. There's a school of fish over there. He ate it on the fall. He wasted no time. Yeah. Get in here. Get in here. We got a jumper. Ho ho ho. 3 pounder. Tungsten thunder. And I'll reel it slower. Like when I was fishing your pond, I fished a shad color and I fished it really slow. Dude, I got another one. All right, never mind, I had grass. But I'll tell you what, they are not wanting the top water over there, but they are wanting this. As we say here on the channel, they scoot up. All right, folks, let's spin around and get Kendall a Thunder Cricket. Yeah, straight black can work too. They don't make a whole lot of straight black ones though. They make black and blue. Someone should make a straight black vibrating jig. Strike King, if you're hearing this, which I know y'all are, can we get a straight black tungsten Thunder Cricket, please? All right. Now, by the time this video released, my Chatterbait Masterclass, a renovated version of it, will be up on the channel. So I will go ahead and leave that down below, or just go on my channel and find the Chatterbait video. It'll have a picture of a Chatterbait in the thumbnail. So make sure you go watch that. If you, like Kendall, don't have a whole lot of confidence in fishing this thing yet, because I want you guys to, because it works. You'll feel that vibe here, Bubby. Uh-oh, is he giving up on the rat?
I will for a little bit.
All right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Now this, you got one?
I do.
Wow.
Indeed. Thank you, buddy. Oh, no, wait. Oh my gosh, there's one. Ate it on the fall. It feels like a not small one. The power pull this down though. He's still on? Oh no, my line got caught on the front of the boat. What are we stuck on? There we go. All right. Kendall hand lining my bass in for me. This is Kentucky activities right here. Thank you, Kendall, for your help. What a nice fish. Oh, and when they eat it on the fall, dude, they get it down the gullet. Holy smokes. Gosh, look at that Thunder Cricket. It's gone. Holy cow. Thank you, Big Mama. Have a good life. Oh, goodness gracious, right by the boat. Holy smokes. Whoa. Good grief, brother. That was crazy. And it's not a small one either, Kendall. That was nuts. So they're around here, and sometimes they're aggressive. Gosh. Get in this kayak. You know, y'all, some post-spawn fish are skinny, and some look like that Big Mama. Tungsten Thunder Cricket, bluegill, down the dome hole. All right, get you a cast out there to where it gets deeper.
Where is that?
Oh, I got polarized sunglasses on. You can't see it. Straight in front of you. There we go. Let us think about 3 seconds. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it just got grassier. Oh, go! Oh, boy. Yep, you got to reel that thing fast.
He hit it.
Oh, let's go. Come on, baby. All you had to do was tell Kendall to fish it as a topwater, and he makes it happen. He's a big topwater guy. Get him up here. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. What a boy. Come on. Because I've seen bass follow lures before with braid and didn't eat it. And then I switched to one with fluorocarbon, and they ate it. There we go. Yes, sir. He ate it swimming at me, so my line jumped and then went slack. Holy cow. You're not even that big. But we're having fun. What a dang good time. What's your thoughts on Larry Pond, Kendall?
Larry Pond's nice.
Yeah, Larry Pond. You know, you put a lot of work into Gary Pond.
Yeah.
I just show up to Larry Pond. Now, Kendall a second ago mentioned he saw more bait fish in this area, and I'm just now seeing them too. Tons of little bluegill right there. Oh. Mm. And so if you're wondering why you're not catching any fish, it may be because...
Look down. If you ain't seeing no bait, then that might be why.
Because the area you're in may not have any food. Oh, get him. Get him, KG. Oh, that's a nice one. Are you just having fun up there? Just letting him jump. Oh, you're trying to let him get off. I see. You heard it here first. Kendall doesn't want to touch a bass. Kendall thinks bass are icky.
I'm not scared of fish at all. If I've caught a lot of fish, mainly bluegill, I just grab the hook to this.
Yeah. Oh, I got a bite. I got a bite on the Nico. Let's go, way out there in the middle. Thought I'd switch it up a little bit. And I got to hopping and felt a little tick. Oh, I love that tick. I'm starting to love, oh, my worm. Y'all, I'm starting to love a lot more than I used to the tick on a spinning rod. Used to hate that. Used to just be all about the dang thump or a wham. But a good old-fashioned tick on a little finesse bait, I'm liking it more. All right, Kendall, one more fish for each of us, and we'll call it a day here at Larry Pond.
Oh, I get it.
Hey, yo. There you go. Kendall's got his. Are you talking a big one, or what's going on here? I got one too. We are doubled up to finish the day, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Gosh, dude, some nice ones in this area. Goodness. Get in here. Get in here. Yes, sir. Pushing 3. Oh, you got a nice one too. Oh, yeah. Fish bump. Boom. Thank y'all so much for watching another episode in the 200 Pond series. Kendall, thanks for joining me.
Yeah.
Had a blast. As always, if you haven't subscribed to Kendall's channel, go ahead and check it out. It'll be linked up here in the corner. And my last episode of 200 Ponds will be linked in the corner as well. And our previous episode together will be linked down there. But we had a dang good time. We're gonna go shoot a few pew-pews from a helicopter later on this afternoon. So you'll probably see that on his channel sometime soon, his main channel. But we had a blast. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
And as always, tackle linked below, life jackets, kayak, everything in his channel. It's a pleasure to have this job. So grateful for you guys. And we'll see y'all next time right here on 200 Ponds.